Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to take a look at the Tetra and probably the best way, at least that I've found, to set the thing up. Now, as you can see, as standard, not really the best. It did improve the accuracy really early on. The magazine's nice, but you got to remember that's because there's 4 clips on the end. Do like the way they shoot off. That's pretty much all this gun has going for it. As you can see, once we put the mods back in, the impact goes up for 41. The puncture goes up to 164. Does have 94 heat, but that's a kind of a side effect of one of the mods we put in. The magazine went up, fire rate's gone up, accuracy stayed the same. I still wish there was an accuracy mod. If there was, I would be more tempted on using the high caliber, because if we put that in, that's going to go down a lot. So the mods I put in, obviously you've got the full serration, full split chamber. We have impact damage and puncture damage, because they're the 2 damage types. After that we just went for a bit of fire damage with some magazine capacity, and then threw the rest on a fire rate. Obviously this was formatted once. I can't do it again because I'm out of format right now. I am building one, but it's still got 4 hours to go. So I might drop that on there. I might even go for another V. Try and fit in. Where are you? This. I mean, if we do swap the 2 round for the split chamber, the damage goes down. It's less impact damage, less puncture damage. But if you have the 2 mods in there together, that will go up. Obviously doing that is a bit of a pain. But the accuracy, it's gone down to 12.6. That is really bad. So I would recommend some kind of mod, but it doesn't exist yet, so mute point. So I went for split chamber over heavy caliber. I do have one. I've actually got 2. There's one in the Sentinel as well. Wish I had more, but I don't, because it'd be nice to have one a little lower level than that. But then again, it'd be nice to have one a bit more maxed. So obviously we've basically just gone for straight up damage with a little bit of fire element, fire rate, and that was pretty much all this needed to become usable. Obviously, as I say, another V polarity there would give us another 6 points, which topped with them 2 would be 8. Hang on, my math's not working there. That would give us 7 points. Yeah, because it goes down to an 8. So anyway, that would give us about 7 points. Topped with them 2 would be 9. So we could drop another one of these 9s in here. What I would put in there, I have no idea, because it doesn't have much of a crit damage. It doesn't really have much of a stat effect. So it would basically be just to free up the slot to put in a random mod. To be honest, I'll be pretty tempted on the ammo mutator. Yeah, there it is. I'll be tempted on putting that in more than anything else, because it doesn't have it. And if I do format this again, that is pretty much what will be going in there. So it'll still have 2 points left. After that, it would have to be formatted 2 or 3 times to fit a 4th maxed mod in, because none of these really take up a lot of points, and halved, you're only gaining 4 points. So it would take at least 2 more formats after that one to fit the 4th mod in and have it maxed, which is a shame. But if it was to be done twice, and that was also polarized, that would be in. But as it is, it actually does a nice bit of damage, and it has a really nice fire rate. Okay, so the fire rate on this is much better. It is better at range than it used to be. I kept firing there because a guy was walking in front of her. The fire rate helped this a hell of a lot. The multi-shot, I'm still not sure about that. It does work. I've seen it fire in 2 blasts at once, because I did test that out for a little bit, just to make sure it was actually worth fitting it, because I've started using it in a lot of guns. Damn, he's already dead. But once the fire rate is in here, it does become a much better rifle. It is definitely in need of a fire rate. And obviously with fire rate comes clip capacity, hence the wildfire mod. It gave us a little bit more clip capacity to counter it, and also fire damage. So the reason for the higher clip if you put fire rate in is if you don't, you will constantly be reloading. It is just one of those things that comes with putting in a high fire rate on. Because you're shooting faster, you're going to empty the clip faster, so if you make the clip bigger, it does counter that a hell of a lot. I can't see if this guy's fire. But it actually does a nice bit of damage now. Obviously, can do more. Ooh, coughed up. But we did absolutely enjoy this weapon. I am in two minds about actually doing it again. They're dropping another former in it because obviously having the ammo mutator in here is going to make it a lot more feasible, a lot more usable. Especially with the fire rate on here, it is going to burn through ammo like crazy. As you can probably tell by the fact we're burning through ammo, absolutely crazy. You guys are useless. Okay, that was not intended. Okay, now that's one off. The ammo mutator will work really well with that added fire rate. Another clip capacity would be nice. I don't that much like the recoil. That can be countered, but it is a bit of a waste of ammo. Because the recoil, whatever you're aiming at, you're going to shoot a little bit higher than it. As you can see, it kicks a hell of a lot. So you do have to aim it a little bit lower than what you're aiming at, or you can just have a complete spasm and end up shooting at nothing. So we'll leave that off here for now. As I say, it does work well. The fire rate mod helps it a hell of a lot, but it does need clip capacity to counter that, otherwise you're going to run out of ammo constantly. Apart from that, whether you fit heavy caliber or not would be completely up to you. I'll personally go for multi-shot, at least on this weapon, because it is going to lower the accuracy so much it's going to be pretty useless. Because they did buff it for that exact reason. The accuracy was pretty low. So they did buff it and give it more, so there'd be no point taking that off by fitting that mod. And split chamber gives you more damage anyway. As you saw, the numbers went up and the numbers don't lie. So we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.